Hello. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone's had a good holiday and are enjoying their family and celebrating the birth of Christ. And I hope Santa brought you something nice last night. As for me, look at here. My wife got me a Remington New Model Army made by Pietta, 44. Really nice. Looking forward to shooting this. And one little thing I do notice that's a little bit different from other ones I've seen online. Well, you can see that. There's a cutout to slip the front side in there, whereas usually on Piettas it's posted in. This is more like the Uberti, I think, if I remember correctly. That was one of the things that Uberti did, was that wasn't quite historically accurate. But it looks like Pietta may be going the way of Uberti on this. So it's easier to replace this, should it be damaged. But I've got it lubed up with Blackie Thomas's gun butter. I'm gonna go ahead and load it up. And in addition to that, look what else is back. 1861 Navy, got it back from Gary Barnes. He changed the arbor, closed the cylinder and barrel gap, and tightened it all up along with the wedge. I think what was happening in those videos before were I just had an endless series of disaster videos where this would misfire all the time. The cylinder kept moving forward along with the cap, so this wasn't able to fully engage the cap at greatest strength, and it wouldn't go off. Uberti or Cimarron, their gunsmiths would semi-fix the problem, but I don't think they quite fully understood the nature of it. And it looked like after getting a second gun, this one, back after the first one failed, and this having failed too initially, I think Cimarron had just gotten a bad batch, because they usually have a pretty good reputation for things. But this is just a bad luck of the draw. They got a bad batch. But anyway, Gary Barnes corrected it over in LaRue, Texas. So I'll be shooting this as well. So here we go. All right. So for the Remington, I'm loaded 140 grain lead ball, 4.54 ball. I haven't measured this other than just pouring it down into the chambers close to the top, just enough for the ball to be able to get in there. Topped it off with my beeswax and Crisco mixture, using number 11 CCI Magnum percussion caps. I've got the Kerr 44 Kerr British bullet mold on the way. I've just ordered it this afternoon to have proper bullets to go in this, which are suitable for the Pietta design that will fit under the rammer, and a little more common to the south, which, as you may have gathered, is where I live. For the Colt, new Navy, 61 Navy, I pretty much did the same thing. I used Colt 126 grain bullets, pushed them in, same formula, beeswax and Crisco, using CCI number 11 caps with slick shot nipples. Here we go. I think I got the wrong size caps. I probably should be doing number 10s. Look, all the caps are gone. That one recoil knocked all the caps off. Well, let's see how the other gun does. That's not a gun problem, by the way. That's a cap problem. That's my fault. Much better. Much better. I think one of the caps may have gotten caught under here. No, but still, that is much better. I needed to push the caps a little harder on, I guess, but all in all, that's better than it was. Let me see what I can do with this Remington. Here we go. Much better. Some of those caps that in that initial run, I know like about 3 or 4 of them actually did go off. They were kind of tucked behind the cones, crumpled, but it's just the chambers didn't go off. Only one chamber went off. I'm guessing what happened is when I cleaned it, I cleaned out the bottom of grease and stuff. Some of it may have gotten down into the hole a little bit on the end in here, and kind of clogged it up a little. Only you couldn't see it looking through it. It still had daylight coming through, and I just didn't realize it. But as you can see, that's much better, much better. And to keep the cones on, it's starting to gum up a little bit there. To keep the cones on, excuse me, to keep the caps on, I've squeezed them just a little bit to give it a little grip. And some people say don't do that. I've been doing it for 25 years and I'm okay. But I'll give this another round, see what it looks like. Just putting a little wax in there in addition to the gun butter. Here we go. Just call me preacher. Here we go again. That is fun. That's a lot of fun. This gun's working great and still holding up. Maybe I'll put 1 or 2 shots through the Navy. Okay, Colt Navy, 61. Cap got down in the hammer, but it's working. Much better, Gary. Thank you. Running a lot better. A lot of fun. Anyway, 2 great guns, a Colt and a Remington. Having a lot of fun with them. I'm out of bullets for this that I brought out here. I have 5 more I'm gonna shoot after I hang up with y'all. But sure, a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be doing more videos with both of these in the future as we get into next year. And again, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. And if you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.